What's up guys, Kaiser here. I'm going to do a quick review on my Glock 26 Gen 4. Yeah, it's a Glock 26 Gen 4. Need I say more? You know, there's not really a whole lot that I can tell you that you can't find out anywhere else. I mean, we all know and love Glock, don't we? You know, I started out carrying a Glock 17 Gen 3, and I sold that gun to a buddy of mine about 6 years ago. Kind of kicking myself that I got rid of that because the Gen 3s now are somewhat collectible in a way. But yeah, sold that and ended up getting a Glock 23 Gen 4. I carried that Glock 23 Gen 4 for about 3.5 years in the waistband, and ended up selling that. But my dad, he has the same Glock 23 Gen 4, so I sold mine, but I still have access to one. I mean, he carries it all the time. I shoot it when I go to the range with him sometimes, and you know, I'm sure someday it'll probably end up being mine anyways. So basically I still have a Glock 23 Gen 4, but this is my Glock 26 Gen 4. Great little gun, subcompact 9mm. When I shoot it, I usually shoot 115 grain. Sometimes I'll throw 124 grain through it, but honestly, with this gun, I don't really notice much of a difference. You know, normally shorter barrels, shorter autos like this, 9mm, you know, 124 grain NATO seems to shoot a little bit better, but with this gun, it really doesn't matter. I mean, it shoots both great. So yeah, when I carry it, see, I got a full magazine here just to show you guys. Not loaded or anything. But when I carry it, I use 135 grain 9mm plus P, some heavier loads. 135 grain 9mm plus P, Hornady Critical Duty. It's basically, you know, in my opinion, it's basically like a 38 plus P in an auto-loading platform. And if I'm not carrying this gun, I usually am carrying my snubby, which is loaded with 38 plus P anyways. But yeah, and when I carry it just in a plain old Gelco over-the-counter holster in the waistband. This is actually the same Gelco that I use with my Glock 23 Gen 4. And I've actually carried a SIG P250 compact in this. That's why the stitching was ripped, because I had to kind of fit it for that gun. But SIG P250 compact that I no longer own, actually. That's actually a pretty fun little gun. It's actually a really cheap SIG, but if you know how to use it, it actually is pretty dang accurate. But yeah, I just cut it down now to make it kind of fit a little better for this gun. But yeah, when I'm not carrying my snubby, I carry this in the 5 o'clock position, small on my back. Yeah, got an extra magazine, or a magazine extension here. This one is this one allows for an extra round, and this is actually the one made by Glock. This one is the one made by Pierce. And you'd think this was made by Glock because it actually, the pattern on it and everything, it kind of fits better. I mean, it looks like it comes with the gun. This one doesn't allow you to get an extra round, but honestly, it doesn't really matter. I mean, sometimes I'll just carry it with like the flush magazine even too. And, you know, it's basically like a Glock 19 grip with a shorter barrel. Throw the flush magazine in. You know, some people that bothers them. Doesn't really bother me to have a pinky hanging off. I mean, I seem to shoot just as good either way. But yeah, Glock 26 Gen 4, guys. I'll just go to the range footage. You know, I actually wasn't even really planning on making a video for this. I was going to make a video for a different gun, but I wasn't shooting that gun all that great, so I ended up shooting this, which explains in the video why I constantly have to stop, because I only brought one magazine. I didn't bring the other magazines to the range because I wasn't even really planning on shooting it, but I had 200 rounds of 9mm in my bag and was shooting the gun I intended on filming for really bad. I was just having an off day. So yeah, I ended up just kind of changing my tune and decided to film the Glock 26 Gen 4, but that's it. I mean, it is what it is. It's a Glock. Yeah, I'll cut to the range footage and you guys can check it out. Well, guys, that's the Glock 26 Gen 4. Great carry gun and a fun little plinker, too, I gotta say. There's not really much else I can say than the obvious, which is Glock kicks ass. And as always, Kaiser out.